Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, folks. We're back at it. We're doing Spore, and you're getting spoiled because you're getting my audio again. You're very lucky. You're getting my audio again. Okay, normally you do not get this amount of luck, but guess what, bitches? You're getting it. Lucky sons of bitches. Wait, they want to contact me. Let's do. Wait, I cannot click on their fucking. Fuck it. Let's just. Actually, let's go there. What's the? No, I already had that badge. What? Why? I already had it. What the fuck? I can't buy it yet, motherfucker. Wait, what's? Oh, yeah, right. I can buy these. Do so. Buy some solar systems. Solar system. From $10 million. There you go. Go ahead. I should buy some. I will need to buy colonization. Let's purchase them now. You might be asking, okay, why am I purchasing items instead of taking? That's a question that is very simple to answer. They come equipped with all of the. Okay, this not really, but they generally come with equipped colonies. Like the colonies already have everything. I don't really need to build anything. You know, and I really do not want to just build up stuff on every fucking colony, on every fucking, you know. And since that I do not want to do that, I'm seems simple. Okay, go, you fucking destroyed. There you have it. Okay, for this video I will try to take all of the lines out in the last video, like I took stuff on the edges as well. But yeah, so I will take all of this stuff because oh look, another empire left it in the last video. We did the outline, so take away which oh just like this fucking it. Oh, I want to do a bigger gift. Yes, $100,000. That should be established. Okay, by the time that I over all of the other planets, they should. I was going to say soon, but it will take a really long time. Emperor of the Galaxy. So the future Emperor of the Galaxy. Okay, first thing I need to do is the Orion Device. Up. Pause. Waiting. Gallons of water to arrive. Because there is no water. No drinking water, that's what I mean. Since the first. Okay. Yeah, since that I do not die of thirst, I'm waiting. When it gets here, I'll pause very. Take the water in like the correct frame. Oh, hello there, water. Do you want to come in? Oh, yes, I do. Thank you, dear. Not only taking the water, but in the house. I don't feel like I have to specify that. Need to buy. Like I said, I have basically of these like basically infinite things, of course. But that still doesn't make it any easier for me to play the game. That doesn't make it because I'm putting it on always all of the to the default max, protected, well kept, maintenance. Have to check my upgrades before buying that because let are where do I spaceship abilities have already level 5. Why did another one appear? I have no. There's also the modest stuff which crashes whenever I try to progress any further. The main tools I'm still missing. Badges. Wait, what? Okay, I'm also missing 4 weapons. And I'm also missing which are okay, no. Don't really. I mean, of course I care about it, but it's not that much. It isn't that fucking important. Calm the fuck on. It's just some minor shit. Doesn't really matter much. Also, I do not know if the game is low right now. I hope it isn't. It might be, but I have no fucking ideas. I don't. I mean, okay, I do care if I am talking over it. Doesn't really matter. If I was not talking over it, then yeah, I would complain about it because I prefer for the stuff to be really fucking loud while I'm talking, rather than it low. Listen to it loudly, then I can. If it is too low, then there's a max volume that's fast. The game's alone, the game audio will always be really high, really fucking high as a game audio. Also, I really do not know if the microphone is kept every day, because from OBS, from what I can look at in OBS, it doesn't really capture everything at all of the time, so I don't really know. It might be missing something here, something there, you know. I try to do that, but when I try to make it capture all of my audio, then you can hear lots of noise, like literal like noise, white noise, which isn't watching a video. Whenever the audio is like, oh, you see what I'm talking about? No, that this is what I'm talking about. No, that is what I'm talking about. Like that, yeah, it sounds like fucking shit. I think it's better to have a low audio rather than a sounds like Grace. That's can idiot. Rubbish. I have white noise. Hope it isn't. If it is a really fucking story. Drink. I I drink the water that like 500 water. It isn't a lot very little water. Whenever you're really thirsty, you can drink anything, but nothing else. I mean, the box, like opening, drink it, first a lot of it. Not going to all for juice, not juice. It would be kind of stupid. It would be kind of funny in my head to just open a bottle, a box of juice, and go glug, 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 you know. But I don't really want to do that. I want to just stick to the normal shit. No, just drink water. That's it. Not want. I mean, there is like wine, cachaça, wine, drink alcohol. It isn't really of any use. Good drink. I want never do. Oh, it's not just there is no reason. Don't. That doesn't mean oh never. Yes, sir. It was absolutely nothing. At getting home. It was just. Oh yes, let me do the holy bomb. Not everyone hates me. The holy bomb. I mean the holy bomb is a weapon. Or the thing. There is an effect that fires. Search what? Holy bomb. And it destroys the pet. It's the job that I want to do. Have to. If I befriend the rocks, I will be tired. Do not want for me. Mean of. And I really do stop doing it. I do not want to take more of my waging or again. Points. I mean, it is fun. Or against. 2-1. Blow up just. And blowing up, talking route, coming back, and you can't even compare. Way simpler to just buy them all, take them over. You can't compare. Oh my. Look, I mean, like, look at this. I will also use a holy bomb again, because if I do not use holy bomb and the fires on currently, like me, figure out their plans. Either they will be 3 planets. Defensive Also, I forgot to put down these the planet spots. I don't know. Don't go there to these things. The planets I mean maintenance. Do so much. And I'm happy that because all of this stuff that make game feel alive, the entire galaxy feel. But you know, it's kind of annoying to babysit like wait, how many empires are there now? Let me see. Yeah, to babysit 932 colonies is a little bit annoying. So yeah, it is fun, it is a good mechanic, but it can easily be a little bit overwhelming. It's a good thing that Spore maxes out the amount of tasks that you can have to something like 6 or 5, I don't know 100% sure, but like it isn't a lot. Good amount. One has yours. I can just look at the spice amounts and I'll probably the ones that I pick up do not have any spice. I make don't have this one. I don't have spice production, that's what I mean. No, this one. Okay, where the fuck are the I didn't make the bottom. No, actually I didn't here. Were these two the ones that I bought? Maybe? Oh yes. So it doesn't have this? Yeah, it doesn't have any. Okay. See, I do not have some. But then I can go other one. Now you might be thinking, Kalkinzin, why are you doing these? Why are you going back and doing these fucking planets? Well, it's very simple, my dear. Um, I don't want to babysit them all of the time. That is why I put down this shit. This stops pirates fast for a long time. The buy protectors stop it having fucking ecosystem disasters. All of the fucking that's the most annoying thing in the whole. Just that kind of stuff. Oh, it doesn't. We'll find the. Oh, that's the one that I bought. So I think the other one. Yes. Also tier 2. I at least have a reason. The one that is at Terra School. Don't need to put a biopro on it. Obviously, there is no environment. Don't really affect anything. Just isn't necessary at all. Also, you might have not been picking up my audio some of the times. My microphone apparently doesn't like to pick up audio from really far, so I need to be almost with it inside of my mouth. Sorry for that. I also do not want to just throw air onto it so that it makes the white noise. That is. So I will be trying to stay at a medium distance, but sometimes you might not be hearing me because yeah, my settings aren't the best. Try to do that. I'm not. No one is. Not even you. You're kitty. Whatever the fuck you are. Are you a Volkswagen Beetle Type 1 from 1941? Looking like quite the Nazi. Hey, you can die. No. I'm a little- I had the I think that I talked about. That's going to test for rights, ethics, citizenship, moral, which I had it. I don't feel bad about it. I do not think it. I also do not think that completely bombed it. Hope I didn't. I really hope so, because if I bombed it, then fuck no. The thing that's supposed to be the is I bomb on it, fucking. I mean, to be fairly still kind of reasonable, kind of it isn't. Oh, just they already talked about in confidence, just don't really feel confident about doing anything in my life. The fact that anything, the fact that confident, don't know if it's it's might I might have fucked up. I really do not hope I didn't. Like I said, I think I said that I aced the did it is the test, got a 10. Fuck yeah, first 10 that I get of those one of the my first 10. It wasn't that bad. Also, it wasn't a guarantee because there were actually quite a lot of. Yeah, I feel for them. That my stuff get either 6 or below a 6, then in the other one like 5. Then I go to S, and I like in the S I get some 7 or 8. For some reason, I do not the the discipline of test. The first test has a little bit of content, the second test has a little bit of. The VS is everything fucking bunched up together, and I generally do better at the. Shouldn't like the VS supposed to be harder. Supposed to. You fucked up quite a lot. Here's your last chance. Either you do it or you don't. Got to fucked up. I fucked up like generally do best at less than normal. But in the time I got and there were quite a lot of people who didn't. It wasn't a get a 10. No. Get a 10. Get only if you're assigned. They did. Relaxed that kind of formulas. I'm a person who age university something to have because I like to simply count and apply formula. It is those are things that are exact. Do and result will always be as long as you do the exact same every fucking time. If you do the exact same thing every fucking time, then the result is the exact same fucking thing every fucking. There is no variation. I mean, there are variables in math, but that still is something that you can account for. Expect it, math it out, predict it, even though they are called variables. scary, but you can math them out. You can know what the fuck they are fucked up and stuff doesn't have. And I like to just math and math and really big vision stuff, you know, flying fucking formulas that you have to plug numbers absolutely, or otherwise finish the thing. And oh my god, I love Jimmy. But my fucking god, do I? I mean, I like calculus. Breaks out a different area, like calculus 2 breaks out a different area of math where you have to also, like, you can solve the same fucking in 1,000 different ways, all which is quite fun, but that also opens up room for interpretation. If you don't have a clear way to do this stuff, and you might do it wrong because you have such big room for interpretation or the way that you want to do it. You might try to do it in a different way, or you might not have general way to just improvise at the moment, and you end up fucking it up, which is what I did. Um, it is, how do I say it? It is a lot. There are a huge amount of formulas that you need to remember. They do look alike quite a lot, and you have to interpret what is being said in. And yes, you can absolutely solve calculus 2 questions with some basic algebra, not even algebra, geometry, like trigonometry. You can solve a lot of calculus with geometry. Amazing. Trigonometry, those kind of things. You can't solve them because calculus 2 are just vectors, and vectors apply to the rules of trigonometry, geometry, of equations, of their equations, of everything that they apply to. You cannot say, oh, you know, this vector will not obey the laws of that every vector has to obey. No, it will. You can apply absolutely every vector property to it. Everything that vector with it. So that means have a lot of allow. And just do a lot. Take it in many ways. You can do it in completely different ways that the teacher even think about. I mean, a colleague of mine in the last semester, we first went over calculus, right? And he really looks like an alien because fucking hell, he just gets notes on everything, no big scores on everything. He really is fucking. Um, and like I remember that in calculus review, yeah, the test review, like you do test and next you have the test review, which is hand out the back and you can look at it, see if the corrected something wrongly and or corrected. I remember that the oh holy technique I'm translating English of this Portuguese, so translating it to English won't be absolutely correct, but the fucking word won't be absolutely correct according to what, but of oh, you solve this question which would require a huge formula called the mitão, calls the no, which is big limits. That's the same. Limitão. Um, which is like just a little bit of big formula. Don't find it that big. It's a formula. If you remember it, then apply it. Work like yeah. I only am repeating calculus. What about? That's the only reason I'm forgot about the formulas. I confused formulas a little bit more. Calculus protest. Not really. Anyway. Oh, you didn't use the formulas. You actually inner out. Anyway, she congratulated him for formulas for using the um articles, the algebra principle. She is from the math, so she can calculus, algebra, because inner algebra is basically doing stuff with vectors and geometry, knowing their properties, learning how to math. And you know, he remembered those principles and used them for his advantage. Okay, absolutely correct. Those are things that he learned, understood perfectly, and used them. And she was kind of impressed. She was like, "Wow, you got the right answer, etc., etc." Bar was 9.8 answer. Like, he has a super fucking high coefficient of basically a efficiency coefficient, which is just like I'm not mistaken of it, like your hours in that discipline times your notes divided by the amount of hours. Like, of course, every discipline, one plus the other plus the other plus the other plus the other one. You know, it's good to have good scores because your coefficient of efficiency is higher. I know that I have the word in my head, but I cannot get it. That's as close I'll get to it. Having a really high one would be good if you want to do like something. He wants to do it. He really is outpacing, but outdoing himself in this bit. He wants to be a researcher. Pages and research that will wants to do research. I mean, yeah, sure, go for it. I mean, Brazil is not a good place to do, like, go outside of Brazil to do research, and yeah, you inside of Brazil, you know, the government doesn't really like to do research. No, we have a little problem called we don't do development here. That's why we're a third world country. Because presidents develop. Again, I paused for and but anyway, yeah, this these you know, he cares about it, wants to get good, and they really don't matter if like if you need to get a job, if your curriculum, they do not care about your coefficient. Really don't. It doesn't mean any fucking to it. They're like, okay, we're gonna hire you to do something specific that doesn't have anything to do with everything that you learn. Okay, so everything that you learn, throw it out of the fucking window. It doesn't fucking matter. That's why your code doesn't fucking matter. Okay, you have you finished your university? Have you got the grades? Fine, give or not be over public of all of substitute skills. What um about only 20% of you are going to work with your with your graduations. The other 80% are probably going to work at Mac because we not have hired that don't have that many jobs to hire. Okay, so most of you, your curriculum is useless because you will not be hired to do the stuff that your university for. Now it's just like, oh, it's so fucking reassuring to hear that most possibly my curriculum won't even fucking matter because I have basically a chance of 1 in 5 to get contracted by someone. Probably get underpaid. No, because instead of hiring mechanical engineer or as a green super or a security super, they were trying to temp a intern trying to hire me or as adjunctive secretary. The 1/3 of what I should be paid. And 1/3 of what I should be paid. Which of course is undercutting everything. But listen to this, which is very fucking nice. If you tell the syndicate about it, then you basically get blacklisted in every fucking big company. If they see your CPF, your name, then guess what? You're not getting hired because you are a person who knows your rights, who knows your correct payment, and they will not hire you because if you know your rights, then you mean trouble to the corporation. They do not want to pay you the salary you deserve, they want to pay you about as much as a person gets paid at McDonald's. Even though you're doing a job that, if you do it wrong, it possibly can mean the death of over 200 people. Or something like that, even over that in some cases. If you have ever seen engineering failures, yeah, one fucking engineer, he fucks up something, and guess what? A shit ton of people die. It's really nice. But I will get paid as much as McDonald's worker in order to do that job. So why in the fuck should I do it to that is no, that's why accidents happen. The person doesn't get it. So they do any fucking do their job at in the best way possible. They just half-ass it and half-ass, and guess what? A bunch of shit happens and everyone fucked, dead, hurt. It's not fun. No, it isn't. But I have to do it because it is just what will happen. So yeah, it is really good to know. In my future, I will be paid, overworked. I will have a bad retirement. I will pay. I mean, in Brazil, you already pay over 50% of everything taxes. And the future is probably be paid, overworked, overtaxed, and well, don't think that's a good recipe for a good life. I mean, Let's just be honest. If you're a fucking okay, you're being underpaid, overworked, because they will hire you as secretary of engineering, but you will do all of the jobs that a engineer. Sorry, fuck you. Oh, almost bought the thing that crashes the game. What reason do why don't you do it badly? Maybe a lot of people die. Maybe forget about lawsuit. Maybe you can be the cataclysm for a big rework in how the law checks payment for everyone if they're getting correctly, not getting paid. No, a big disaster is all that is needed for the government to make laws that prevent that disaster from happening. Oh, why did the disaster happen? Because the guy was badly, so he did his job badly, and a bunch of people died because of that. So guess what? If you pay him better, then this problem wouldn't have happened, and a bunch of people would not have fucking died. That is generally what happens. Stuff is only fixed, is only done whenever people get hurt. For some reason, people don't seem to understand. Well, instead of preventing happening, what if for it to happen, then we shoot, we get a bunch of die, we start budget budget process for compensating the victim family that will fucking and will never pass through, and it will never compensate for the fact that a bunch of people fucking died. And how about to call it a day whenever that happens? And when shit happens, we will fix it. Why do we prevent it from happening? We should just fix it after it happens. Ha ha ha. Those are the politicians. They laugh about it, they joke about it. The kind of shit you deal with. I mean, I'll give you an example. Here in my city, you could visit. You have quad bikes. For the name, you have quad bikes. If you have ever driven a quad bike in your life, you will know that the steering is as hard as a old Beetle, which means that it is really fucking hard. Goddamn, an old man who took 10 Viagra pills isn't as hard as that. Okay, it's really hard to steer because it doesn't have hydraulic steering, and you have to steer the whole fucking thing. It's really heavy. You have to be strong to steer. So what happened is that quad bikes, waterfalls, and kind of really bad roads that don't have containment walls, don't have outside barriers, they any of the basics. What happens is that, well, let's say a quad bike with a tourist behind it cannot turn in time to avoid a really huge fucking fall, which doesn't have a safety barrier. Well, guess what happens? The quad bike falls off of the fucking cliff, and the two people, the tourist and the driver, both fucking die. That is what happens. That is the shit that fucking happens. Guess what they did after? They regulated the quad bikes so that quad bikes cannot roam around the streets anymore. They cannot be on normal roads. They can only have tourists on top of them whenever they are in a dirt road. They cannot do it anymore in any place that has asphalt, because that happened in the place that was concrete, not concrete, asphalt, the street. So their way to fix was to just do that, which of course eliminated all of the quad bikes. The quad bike places are in the center of the so and them roaming asphalt else. So they just close down. Yeah, impressive. Impressive. Quite amazing. Fucking but yeah, that's the rate of wait for some die and then just fixing the problem in air code. The way to do it, it's everyone fine with it. But accident fix they should be prevented. I just needed to crack my back. Oh fuck. Get off the chair. Put my back and go forward. Right. They just fixed. Of course, that isn't government. What could only fix every day found it? Sad. That is what I don't really. Basic. It anger. Even people are envious, jealous. Other that happens. That is something that is quite normal, to be honest. People being mad about other people, people being jealous of other people. Oh, oh, I work more than you. Less than you earn more than me. Of course, I'm not talking about payments, general like man to man, woman to woman. Like, oh, I work at a private company. I earn less than this person who works for the government doing the exact same fucking thing. Why do I earn less? I want more. Whenever you try to reinvent the rights, you get fucked. Because you're not supposed to defend your rights. Not supposed to try and be a correct citizen. Would be to defend your rights. No, they don't want you to do that. No, no, no. They want you to get fucked by everyone, everything. Kind of sad. Reality is sad. Life is cruel. Sad life. Dead ball. Talking for you. Never know. You may find joy. Anger, anxiety, existential dread, all of that kind. Never really sure what it. Everything can and will happen to you, friends, to you, to your friends, to everyone you know and love. One thing's for certain, everyone will fucking. Which, to be honest, I don't really have a religion. Religion. So I don't really believe in nation or maybe heaven, maybe don't believe in not shit, any of that stuff. You might believe in it, I do not. May believe in it, yeah, believe it. I don't give a fuck. Just don't bother me, okay? Don't be like a Jehovah's Witness. Are annoying. Do not bother me, and I will not give a fuck in the world about your religion, okay? Of course, I'm not fucking atheist. I can believe that there might be something out there, because just accepting that afterlife, all that darkness, no, the fact that you won't exist anymore, because you know, if I think, then I exist. Well, what if you're dead? You're not thinking. That means you don't exist. Oh, I find that kind of fucked up. And that I don't really care for stuff. Oh, of course, I have my own ethics, but they are very according to normal ethics. Because I think that, you know, I am alive. I can do whatever I want. And what I want to do, even though in the end it won't fucking matter, be good to. No, I try my best. Good to. I can't. Even if I try hard, sometimes I cannot be a good person. Happens. I am not a fucking. I am not. I am not God. Not anyone special. I am like everyone. I mean, everyone is different, but I am like everyone in the. I have affection, good thing, bad thing, bad days. I will always try to help others. I try to not be evil or a bad. Try to be. Sometimes I simply am not able to be a good person. I'm not able to be a happy person. Really try to, but can't be all of the fucking time. And I do not. I'm not like, oh, people have to accept that sometimes I'll not be well and sometimes I treat them badly. No, I don't think people should accept that I would treat them badly. Maybe they can give me their forgiveness, but whenever I'm being bad, I'm not being a good person with them. They should not just be all cool with it. They can get mad about it. They can complain about me not being a good person with them for a moment, just because I'm mad or sad or something. They can complain about it. They have their right to not enjoy the fact that I'm not being nice. Oh, but forgiveness, thing that you can offer. Don't cannot be forgiven. Now, if you do something real bad, it cannot be forgiven. But whenever I'm in a bad day, I won't be like, oh yeah, I will surely go and punch someone, which is something like that. But put it as very bad. Um, no, I want to go like, oh, and go. No, I may call some, no, talk, act, but I will never go and like, if you ever go and do something that is really fucking bad, then yeah, forgiveness can be something that a little bit hard to get. No, you just don't go out dishing out forgiveness for everyone that wronged you. No, some people do really make big mistakes. The first and the thing is that they have to ask for forgiveness. If you simply go offer forgiveness without them asking for your forgiveness, then they don't feel like they done something wrong. No, maybe they are shy about asking for forgiveness. Sure, that could be the thing. So it's good for you to go if you give their forgiveness. But if you do it a bunch of again, 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 it will not be good. If you forgive them all of the time, then they will never stop mistakes, and they don't really feel bad about the mistakes if they didn't ask for their forgiveness. If they at least asked for their forgiveness, yes, they even. They didn't ask for the forgiveness, then they probably do not are in the wrong, or they don't think deserve forgiveness. That is why maybe once or twice you can do that, but they make a lot of dumb shit. They don't ask for forgiveness a bunch of fucking times, and maybe they don't deserve to be forgiven for the opinion that you should have for yourself. No, a person can be forgiven a lot of times. They don't ask forgiveness. Correct. No. Maybe you are the wrong. No, sometimes you can look at yourself and be like, oh fuck, I was so wrong. You want to sorry to that person. Let me say sorry to that person. That is what you do. A person, you should go and say sorry. You should ask for forgiveness. Why you are wrong? Why you were wrong? No, that you should ask that. Fix everything. Do that, and you should say the truth. Maybe you're not feeling wrong in that argument. So you can say something like, oh, I really want to ask for forgiveness for making you feel bad, but I do not think I was wrong. No, you can be a little bitch about it. Like, I don't think I was wrong. I'm sorry for making I or bad for me, but I don't think that I was in the wrong. You can do that. That is alright. That's your way to live, make a religion. If you don't want forgiveness, you don't. You do not. If you think that you are absolutely fucking right, then go for it. Analyze it. Okay, just don't take it for granted that, oh, I'm right at everything because I am the most right. No, you're not. No one is perfect. Don't try to. How would I say? Don't be an ass. Don't take yourself as the prophet of all truth. Okay? You should always ask questions. Always have doubts about including yourself. Never you ask, did I make practice? Am I in the right side uh, of the ethics? Sometimes there are decisions that don't have the correct side. That any of the will lead to bad. Doesn't matter what you choose, but what you ask for forgiveness. Oh, you're wrong. Bad choice. That is the bare minimum. Doesn't mean, but at least you asked nicely. I mean, I don't know. This might be a little bit of a boring talk. Many people going to if anyone is actually watching this, yeah, this is boring. Probably boring you like I'm so bored. I need to see a pyrocynical video with a subway surfers going on the bottom of it. Not have patience. In case you ask, yes, I am 19, 19. and I'm doing this. Yeah, a lot of people in my, I mean, not in my generation. Like, come on, I'm a fucking millennial. Okay, I'm from 2004. 2004 is a fucking millennial. Okay, fuck you. I'm not Gen Z, okay? Gen Z is after 2010. That is Gen Z. Those are some stupid fuckers. They are really stupid fuckers, okay? Gen Z is, I mean, not completely, but a lot of Gen Z quite rather dumb, okay? But I go out with this old people talk of like, oh, those young people, they can't even pay attention to anything those days, you know? They can can't even pay attention to stuff these days, you know, boy. They 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 can't really pay attention. They have only 3 seconds of focus, otherwise they lose all of their interest in something. I mean, no one is watching this shit right now because I don't really do anything for 1 whole fucking hour. No one have a Subway Surface gameplay in the right. Like right here, Subway Surface going right here. There may be some betting website sponsor right here on the left. Um, what? Oh yes, Twitch. I needed to have a Twitch chat right on the bottom right here. And with Big Donald's coming up right in the middle of the screen. Yeah, Big Donald's coming up like boom, boom, boom. Big Donald here, there, boom, boom. So that kind of stuff would make it so that young people become engaged with the video. But I won't do any of that shit because I'm an old person. But talking for real. Was just my fucking hell, my. I mean, out of every fucking voice that I do, that is one of the ones that hurts my throat. I mean, it doesn't really hurt my throat anything at all because it is just me putting the Adam's apple a little bit forward and it does this voice. It's quite a neat little technique. Of course, speaking it in English doesn't sound neat as speaking it in Portuguese, but fuck you, young man. Fuck you, young man. I wouldn't ever find it. If you don't have an attention span, then go play a fucking game, okay? Do something that at least won't make your attention span be 5 seconds. Okay, get off of TikTok, you fucking bitch. Okay, do not get out of TikTok, okay? I already said it. Get out of TikTok, okay? If you're watching this video, I mean, okay, you can watch this video and be like playing something in the background, like I would like grab like 1 hour or something and go play Minecraft. Them on as noise. Yeah, sure, go do that. No, have the same way to have a song on it. Yeah, fuck it, do that. But don't be like hearing the video and watching a video on TikTok, playing a video game at the same time. Like, don't do that, you motherfucker. Do at max 2 things at the same time, okay? You have a better attention span than that, okay? Go and read a book, or I mean, you don't even need to read a book. Just go read some manga, okay? Go read Berserk. Yeah, if okay, yeah, fuck it. If you want to improve your attention span, then go read Berserk. Go read Akira. That is also really fucking good. Go read Vagabond. Go read that's a question. Go read One Piece. Yeah, One Piece, there's over 1,000 fucking chapters. No, put your attention span on that. No, train your attention span with One Piece. No, go start reading and read and read and read. Like read 100 chapters a fucking day, you know? I used to do that. Nowadays I only read books. I have some books that I need to finish. I'm reading them slowly, but I do have my attention span in day because I can stay like 3 hours reading a book without any trouble. I like read over 100 pages, like 1 hour or something. I read really fast. Sorry, I need to. That was a sneeze. In case you could hear it. Sorry. Said bless you. Thanks. No, that's it. But yeah, like work your attention. If you have a really bad attention, then if you like manga or if you have never tried to read manga, go look online for a piracy website like that and try to read some manga. Okay, I suggest Berserk, like, or don't care about a lot of blood and rape and really heavy. Maybe you can read Vagabond, which is lighter. Akira is a little bit lighter, but it will have a lot of gore. I suggest not a manga, but a webtoon. Skeleton Soldier Protect the Dungeon. That is quite fun. There was one that is finished, which Tomb Raider King. It is fun as well. It is finished. Good. Solo leveling, maybe that one is actually really fun. And like I'll give you a little spoiler. Whenever he gets to the time loop shit, whenever he goes back in time or goes to another timeline or some shit, stop reading there. Like there is nothing of value to after that. Okay, I mean you can just keep on reading for curiosity, but not worth. Let me turn the lights on. Just a second. Lights are turned on. Um, Something like that. I think that I said Leviathan. Like Leviathan, it's also a lot of gore, but fun. Like it's really, really fucking fun. Maybe if you're a naughty person like me, maybe you like oh fuck. Maybe you will enjoy something like an ecchi manga. That case, I can suggest I mean, oh, also a good action manga as well would be Ghost in the Shell. That is a really good one. If I've ever seen the movie, like the movie adaptation isn't that bad. It's actually a good adaptation, in my opinion. I mean, it's not good, not horrible compared to the other. Okay, but Ghost in the Shell, the anime movies, or the actual movie, you watch it. Then if you like it, go read the manga. Okay, because the manga is also same thing with Akira. Akira also has a movie. The manga is really good. Another one that has a manga and is really and the anime is funny. Okay, it is a comedy one, so it isn't as heavy. It's more light-hearted. Is Dorohedoro. No, Dorohedoro. Because I'm spelling it. I have to pay attention. um, like that one is. It has a lot of gore, but it is really fun. Like it has 200 and something chapters. I don't remember 24. I don't remember correctly. 324, something like that. But it is really fun. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it a lot. It was funny. It was gore. It was a bit emotional. It was a lot of good, I would say. So, you can just find a lot of stuff. You may like I said, you may prefer ecchi naughty stuff. So just to get your attention span to become better, instead of watching those naughty videos, instead you may read something that's naughty, like 50 Shades of Grey. In case you have never seen the movie, read the book, it's basically pornography. It's just that. Like the book, you have audio reading of the book, it's just pornography. It's just pornography for blind people. If you're listening to the book. If you're reading the book, then it's pornography for I don't know, people who can't hear. Fuck it. If the book is in braille, then yeah, it's pornography for people who cannot see. Okay, it's just that. Book is literally that. That is what 50 Shades of Grey is, and 50 more Shades of Grey, which is no just 50 Shades of Grey Part 2, basically. I have to buy the holy book, but I would of the etchy stuff. Ah fuck, there is one that is really good, like that as an yeah, you could hear like there is one that is actually quite fun. It isn't like no one that you're you know have fun with your body to it one that you're which is called oh there's one which is called uh fuck daily life of a pervert or something like that, which is just like the daily life of a couple of perverts, like guy and girl, and they're like they're two really pervert people, and you know they just like kind of learn to live with each other. It's actually it's an edgy one, but it actually ends in very cute. Have a daughter or something like that, and it just finishes with, like them in the park and like oh I'm so happy that I found someone that will love me, love them, and etc. etc. Like the ending is actually really cute. I did enjoy reading it. Not fun in that way, okay? You get your mind out of the gutter, okay? It was fun in this good. Fun to read. Funny some. It was wholesome in that. I don't know. Maybe Naughty Dog also. Ichi, which is by the same author. No, Miss Kobayashi Sanchino Made Dragon, which is also known as Made Dragon. Know the anime and manga because don't know guy that person that makes it etchy stuff. Really huge fucking boobs, so really fucking nice. And no, it's also it's fun to read. Like you don't need to be in gutter mode or in naughty mode in order. It's actually fun to read. Another one that I had in Chi. Devil Drop, if I'm not mistaken. Like it is really like more of a fetishist thing. No, it's more masochism. There's devils and etc. But it's like kind of cute. Oh yeah, one that is not etchy that I want to talk about. I want to suggest is a matter of life and death. It is a webtoon that classifies as that, although it isn't from South Korea, but has like stopped ever get made again because like the person they are just trying to care about themselves and their health and they not that kind of I think that they finished the thing. They are pretty much finished. And my fucking god, is it cute? Okay, it is not an etchy. I mean, it gets a little bit naughty, but it's not an etchy. It is like romance, like something of like oh, like literally death and life. You know, they have their problems. There is love. There is war. There is entity. It is really cute. It is not that big. I want to read. so wholesome to read. Go read that, okay? A Matter of Life and Death is really cute, okay? Also, the drawings are cute. Goddamn, fucking hell, do they look cute, okay? They're really cute. Really like them. Um, 906. I might finish. It's already like 1 hour and 50 of video. Oh yeah, I'll finish on this. So that we have like over 30 systems on video. Did speak for. Maybe I'll do some. Fuck it though. For 30. Let's go for 40. Or 50. 50 would be. Oh, it would not waste all of my fucking time with this shit. And this will actually going back to. Yeah, that's a matter of life and death. Fucking. And it's also a little bit that is dumber, like not dumber. It is dumb, quite a bit. I don't remember the name of it exactly, but it was something like I love your muscle. That fantasy. It's like I said, it's dumb but wholesome. Country. I found it nice. Not the best, not the worst. It's worth reading. It's something like I love your muscles. I don't remember the name, but it's like the protagonist likes falls in love girl who's like really musky. It's a fantasy set. Like falls in love with her. He's like, oh, I love your muscles, and like, oh, shy. She's like, get off of my fucking feet, you. You know, she's like really fucking mad at him. But as the manga goes on and on, as you get near closer to the end, she starts to like him, really like him, start to love him. In fact, and all all he does is fucking stupid shit. I mean, at some point he's like, "Oh, give me, let me just touch your Morse code, like kill the motherfucker." Ah, fuck yeah, power! Boom, kill someone. You know, it's like it's a little bit of comedy. It's really dumb, but no, she starts to like grow fond of him, and he starts to no, not instead of like only loving her body, he starts to like actually like her, in the way of a person. Just becomes really awesome. That's just it is worth it. It is worth your way better than watching some like I don't know, like the Velma show. I don't know some shit that okay. Give a config. I have okay. About anime, yeah, I could talk about anime very little. I want to test stuff for the amount of time that we let's stop that focus. Let me think. Let me try to think about another. But it's fun, even if it's bad. Like I said, the list is quite big. It's kind of hard to remember everything. Oh, there is one that has an anime. I don't know if two that I can suggest to you if you want to be absolutely fucking heartbroken. Okay, you go and read Girls Last Tour, okay, the whole manga, because the ending is such a motherfucking thing. It's like the worst fucking ending possible. It's also like the best ending possible. It is so fucking heartbreaking, the fucking end. Okay, Girls Last Tour. You might have heard about the anime from Remy Down Under Gaming. You know Remy? He talked about it some years ago that like he watched the anime and he was like, fucking hell, I'm heartbroken because I read the manga and yeah, it really breaks your heart to read that. Also, you can also watch the anime, which only goes so far. You can also read the manga for Made in Abyss. Okay, you can watch the anime Made in, then you can read the manga. Yeah, the 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 fucking manga is really fucked up. Hey, stuff gets really gruesome. It gets really bad. Why it's fucking heavy thing. Yeah, read comes impressively hard to. There is another one that I could also suggest that I do not know if it has a manga, but you can watch the anime. That is one that I give a personal suggestion of watching, which launched in 2022, which is Somali and the Forest Guardian. Okay, it is really short, like 12 or 13 episodes. I don't remember correctly. I have it downloaded, but I don't remember how many episodes it is. And man, oh man, the ending is, it hurts. The ending really fucking, okay, at me it hurt a lot. I don't, if it has a manga, go and read it, but you can just watch the, man, what a fucking, breaks your heart. Fucking, I mean, if you want to watch a sad anime, I suggest Ohana as well. And Ohana, I don't know how to, I don't know how I can even express how sad I get about watching. Anytime that I try and watch it, I will cry. You fucking cry. There is no way that I cannot stop crying watching it. Even thinking about it, yeah, but I'm not fucking. I'm not. You don't cry because you're sad. You get a little bit sad, yes, but you cry because of happiness, which is really weird. Like you feel such a jolliness inside of you that you start crying. It's a weird type of crying, but you cry because it happens. It really is. But damn, is it worth to fucking hell? Is it? I guess that another thing, cry me. Although this might not seem like it, Steins Gate. Why Steins Gate? Steins Gate isn't that fun. Yeah, it gets a little bit. I mean, if you have tried watching Steins Gate and you stopped before episode 8, then try to watch again and get to episode, because episode 8 is when the shit hits the fan, everything happens all the time. When the anime actually starts that episode. But you need to watch the previous. And then you're like, okay, it isn't that sad. The ending is a little. I've watched it and you know it's a little bit sad, but not that much. But the reason it is sad is because after watching Gate, go and watch Steins Gate 0. Okay? The first fucking episode. Man, it is such a fucking, I don't know how to say it. It is such a fucking heartbreak to watch the first episode, because you're like, man, you can't be doing this to him. You cannot be doing this to him. You cannot. You can't be doing this to the main character. I won't say from the other, but I won't fucking say. You cannot be doing this to him. Like, how can the anime be so fucking cruel with him? No fucking way. No, don't do that. Don't fucking do that. It is really fucking. Just think it. To me, at least, it is absolute. To you, it might not be, but to me, it is really fucking true. This will be the last. tragic. Like, um, why is it? You have to watch it, learn about it. But yeah, if you want to, in case you don't want to buzzer manga, I suggest you watch the 1997 anime, not the 1997, and the three Golden Age movies that came after it. Okay, the three Golden Age movies that came out 1997 anime are worth to watch. Okay, because they tell the same amount of story 19, but tell it with different style of animation. They do a little bit less censorship than the anime, are less censored, and they go a little bit further than the well. So they are worth watching. Yeah. Let me, and then I'll do my farewell because I want to either play Team Fortress or finally watch Angel Beats. Never watch Angel for a really long like it has been on my list for quite a few years and I have not watched it. Either I'm going to watch it or Devilman Crybaby. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, leave it a like. If you didn't like the video, then leave it a dislike. Anyway, I hope you have a good day, a good evening. In case I don't see you again, good morning, good evening, and good night. And last but not least, praise the sun. Do, do, do.